Welcome to TraditionalCubanFood.com. I'm your host Henry, and I am the Cuban Cook. The Cuban Sandwich. Cuban bread, roast pork, lunch ham, Swiss cheese, spicy brown mustard, thinly sliced pickles, and butter.
Okay, pretty excited. Today we're making my favorite sandwich. My favorite sandwich is the Cuban sandwich. I have all my ingredients here the way I listed them at the beginning of the video. And I'm getting kind of hungry, so let's get started. I have my Cuban bread. And I'm going to start out by taking the spicy brown mustard and putting it on the bread. That's the top of the bread. And next comes the roast pork. This is the pork that I made last night when I made my pulled pork, my roast pork. And I'm going to put that all over. That's the first layer. And this is all so tender and juicy. I'm getting really excited here. Okay. Now my next layer is a layer of ham. And I'm going to lay that ham right over it. And as I lay the ham down, yeah, it just brings back so many memories. Okay, here we go. I'm going to take our cheese. Next layer is cheese. I'm going to just lay it right over the ham. I like to break it apart and put one on either end. Then we have pickles. And our pickles are next. Pickles go all along the inside of the sandwich. We close our sandwich. And then on both sides of the sandwich, I have some softened butter here. We're just going to butter the top and the bottom of the bread. Once the bread's buttered, we have our hot sandwich press here. Open up my sandwich press. And this is really, really hot. And I'm going to take my sandwich and place it in there. You can hear it sizzling. And I'm just going to let it go. And that will take about 5 minutes or so. And then we'll come back to it. Okay, our sandwich should be done. And look at that, that looks great. Be very careful, these are very hot. By the way, if you don't have a sandwich press, that's not a big deal. My grandmother used to do them in a frying pan, and she would either put one frying pan on top of the other to crush it down, and she had a brick where the brick would press down on the frying pan, or she would take a brick and wrap it up in aluminum foil and use that as the press, and then flip the sandwich again. Okay, so our sandwich is ready. I'm going to cut my sandwich. I like cutting it on the diagonal. And here's our Cuban sandwich. And I'm going to have it with my batido de mamey. And as always, buen provecho.